In a previous video that was shared in my blog, A Faster Way to Find Information in a Company Website, the first step had to do with questions. People who know me will not be surprised that this subject raises more questions for me. In order to try to help a few people that I have asked whether they searched Google, they have responded with, "I didn't know what to search for." The main focus of this video will be to try to help with a few methods that I use. It starts with a question. I believe that good questions always begin with at least one question because an answer or several answers can lead into more questions. The first question that I had was, why don't people know how to ask questions? We all have our challenges, and it's important that we spend a few moments to try to remember the point in life when we were children and full of questions. If that's too difficult or you can't remember, then try spending a few minutes to give yourself the permission to ask questions. Have you ever noticed how toddlers seem to be filled with endless questions? Their questions have questions that lead to more questions. More often than not, the questions toddlers ask begin with the word why. Example, why is the sky blue? The previous question of why drove me to Google for some answers. Dr. John Calvin Maxwell is the author of The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and he shares in his blog article titled The Number One Reason Why We Don't Ask Enough Questions, quote, Paul Martinelli, the president of the John Maxwell team, once told me, all fear stems from either I am not enough or I don't have enough. That's a keen insight. Too often, fear keeps us from being vulnerable and feeling secure enough to ask questions. End quote. Dr. John Maxwell. Now that I've given you that little pep talk, hopefully you have taken a moment, like I suggested, to visualize yourself in a safe space of allowing yourself to be inquisitive. With that said, let's get down to exploring the internet to see what we can find with the questions we have. Do you have your list of questions ready? If not, don't fret. Let's try starting with why questions. A lot of times I hear people begin statements with, I don't get, or I don't understand. Even if those are statements, those statements can lead to questions. So if you don't understand something, ask yourself, what don't you understand? That may help lead you to a question that starts with why. Try to not overthink it. Try to just let it flow, then start typing into Google to see the results that you get. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Most of all, have fun with it.